What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I have a second Hogwarts. This is actually very quick that we're doing almost back-to-back Hogwarts Legacy videos, but I want to talk about if the game is going to line up with the movie. So this is something we've talked about before, and what do I mean? Well, Fantastic Beasts 3, it has an official title now, The Secrets of Dumbledore. It's got a release date, a new release date, because it did have one in July. Now it is April 15th, and the first thing that I've seen from quite a few people is, oh, well, can it line up with the game? The funny thing is, that was what people said in the first place, is that if it came out in July, could the game line up with that? So this is going to be hopefully a pretty quick video, because I just want to get, right down to the answer. I'm not, by the way, this is not mocking, this is not attacking, this is not saying anything to, if you do believe these things, more power to you. I've always said you believe what you want to believe, and that's that. You know what I mean? So, but here's what I will say. I've held very strong on this thought for years, and I've said this countless times throughout these videos. They do not care about the other. That, in my opinion, is how it's always been. And the easiest example of this is really, well, number one, this is not, Hogwarts Legacy is not a movie tie-in game, okay? So when you see things like Jumanji, or even like Fast and Furious, I think it was Crossroads was the name, right? When you see things like, these are very low effort, low budget. They are literally designed to milk, okay, money and get money from people and trying to strategically come out with the movie, okay? That's what they are. And I mean, we used to see a lot more of those back like 10, 15 years ago. They died, thankfully, and then for some reason, they're kind of coming back now, all right? That's just an aside. But Hogwarts Legacy isn't that. This is a game in the universe. It's got nothing to do with Fantastic Beasts. It's got nothing to do with Harry Potter. It's its own unique thing. The game does not rely on the movie, and the movie, well, I guess for any of these, right? The Jumanji game, the movie does not rely on the game in any way. But this is not a game that relies on the movie, okay? That's the biggest argument, I would say, and actually one that I haven't made all that often. Second argument, or second major thing that I look at, is look at the delays, okay? If you need any more idea that these two things are not connected in any way, look at the fact that they're delaying themselves. So Hogwarts Legacy was supposed to come out this November. Now, I don't remember. So Fantastic Beasts originally, I guess a couple hours ago, was supposed to be in July, right? But before that, I do think it actually was, November 2021. So it was actually supposed to be late this year. So you could say at some point these two things lined up. However, they never at one moment in time were the exact same thing. So when Hogwarts Legacy was 2021, Fantastic Beasts was already, I believe it was already pushed at that point to mid, because that was with the Johnny Depp stuff, all that stuff. So, and then you had Hogwarts being delayed, so now that didn't line up. Now you have Fantastic Beasts moving itself up. As I've said, I think Hogwarts Legacy is a November thing, right? November 2022. That wouldn't have matched July, and it also obviously doesn't match April. So, again, here's what I would like to say. I'm not saying you can't dream. I'm not saying you can't hope. That's something I've been very vocal on, and honestly, that's literally what built the community, the fact that we were hopeful that a game even existed in the first place when nobody else believed it. So if you want to believe that the movie side of WB, right, they moved the movie from July to April because they know the gaming side is also going to release in April, and they're like, well, we'll just have a back-to-back thing. If that's what you want to believe, just do it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you. I will say I don't think that's right. I think you're wrong. I don't agree with that, but that does not mean you're not allowed to do it, okay? I'd like to make that very, very clear. So I'm hoping, and again, another thing is I'm obviously hoping I'm wrong. I constantly say with these things, I'm just saying right now what I believe. I'm saying what I think is ultimately going to happen, saying my predictions, but ultimately I want all of those things to be wrong. I mean, obviously, in April, I'd love to have the game come out. Now, the movie, as I've talked about, I actually made a video on the second channel for today. I'm not going to go see that in theaters because of Johnny Depp. I will find other ways that do not give them money to watch that film, so that's just the situation there. So I'm not that massively excited for the movie at all, but I am very excited for the game, and it would be a cool little thing. However, it would still be a year of the Wizarding World. You know what I mean? If the movie came out in April and then the game came out in November, it's still almost, you bookend the year almost, right? With Wizarding World stuff, which is still in its own way extremely cool. So Again, I would say no. This has nothing to do with them moving the movie up. Has nothing to do with Hogwarts Legacy. I don't think they release in the same month. It could happen. I just really don't think Hogwarts Legacy is going to come out in April in the first place. I don't think it would have came out in July either, to be honest, right? So we can all hope for it. We can hope for Hogwarts Legacy as early as possible, but I just don't think they have anything to do with each other. And again, two main reasons is this is not a movie tie-in game, and they also have never once been kind of synced up. Their synchronization has not been like in Assassin's Creed. They've never done that. Okay, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all of these videos go up. As always, if you want to follow me on Twitter or subscribe to my second channel or support us through Patreon or YouTube memberships, links are in the description. The YouTube memberships is that join button next to the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.